This week, right here on WMAR 2 News, we are going to be airing interviews with the candidates who want to be the Baltimore City mayor. And the top 6 candidates, right in terms of fundraising and the polls are, let's go, the current mayor, Jack Young, former mayor, Sheila Dixon, City Council President Brandon Scott, and we also have Baltimore City Police spokesman TJ Smith, former U.S. Treasury official Mary Miller, and former Deputy Attorney General of Maryland, Thiru Vignarajah. Now, each of them sat down via Skype with Christian Schaefer of Good Morning Maryland. And one of the questions that he asked was about Baltimore City State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby. Take a look.
The Baltimore City State's Attorney, Marilyn Mosby, was reelected in 2018. She's not up for reelection this year, but shortly after she was first elected, she brought criminal charges against 6 of the police officers involved in the arrest and eventual death of Freddie Gray. None of them were convicted. The police union has been very critical of Marilyn Mosby, and more recently, Governor Hogan has called for the Attorney General's office to prosecute more violent crime cases in Baltimore City. Has Marilyn Mosby been an effective partner with the mayor's office and the city police department, and would you be able to work with her as mayor?
There's no question everybody has room for improvement, and her office is not exempt from that. We, in looking forward, need to realize that she's not the only game in town. Federal prosecutors, the Attorney General's office, and the city state's attorney's office can prosecute violent crimes in Baltimore.
What we will see under my leadership is I will restart the Criminal Justice Coordinating Committee that the governor decided to end in the mayor's office of criminal justice, being a convener of these people, holding everyone accountable, but also building systems. There will be a team of analysts to do just that. Look at those cases, see what's going on, see who's at fault so that we can correct it via training, correct it via removing people, and hold people accountable.
She's a great partner of mine, and I don't know what the problem was with previous mayors, but she's been a great partner to me, and I'm quite sure the commissioner can tell you we work very well together.
I think Marilyn Mosby has done a good job of raising the standards of evidence in cases that we need to bring in Baltimore to prosecute violent criminals. But we also need a more cooperative environment between the state's attorney's office, the city, the police union, and the state.
We sat in Gunstead and looked at the numbers. We strategized together. That's what it's going to take. It takes communication. It's just like the FOP. You're not going to always agree between the police and the mayor and the FOP, but you got to sit down. You got to share the plans with the FOP. You have to hear them out as well. It's like we're not communicating with each other except in the media, and that's not going to work.
Not everyone's going to agree all the time. Period. End of story. And we can't have a stalemate until there's a new prosecutor. That's not productive at all. Marilyn Mosby's doing the job that she was elected to do and she feels is appropriate to do. And in a way, she sort of has a mandate because she was, in fact, reelected.
And we have much longer versions of the candidates' responses to that question on Marilyn Mosby and several more topics. I asked the candidates about the response to COVID-19 and what they might do about the environment over the next several years as mayor. Several other questions as well. It's easy to find the candidate you'd like to know more about and click on their answers to the questions on our website, wmar2news.com.